What if I told you that the essence of true magnetism has nothing to do with the superficial, no curated aesthetics, no material trophies, no performative charm, but resides instead in the quiet force of being? Imagine walking into a room and feeling the atmosphere shift, not because of what you wear or own, but because of the invisible gravity you carry. A gravity that compels others to pause, to lean in, to feel something primal and unspoken. This is not about vanity. This is about the philosophy of presence, an inquiry into how human beings across cultures and centuries have innately recognized value in one another. Psychologists dissect it as status perception, but philosophers might call it existential resonance, the silent dialogue between souls that transcends words, appearances, or status. In this video, we'll unravel 7 profound truths about human connection, truths that reveal how authenticity, not artifice, becomes the ultimate currency of attraction. These are not signs to manipulate, but mirrors to confront. They ask, who are you when no one is watching? What energy do you radiate into the world? Let's begin. Number 1, the gaze that transcends time. Eye contact, in its purest form, is a philosophical act. It is the acknowledgement of another consciousness. When a woman holds your gaze longer than societal scripts demand, she is not merely flirting. She is bearing witness to your presence. Ancient Greek philosophers spoke of theoria, contemplative seeing, as a path to truth. Prolonged eye contact mirrors this, a silent exchange where two souls measure depth, not surfaces. Pupils dilate not just from attraction, but from the thrill of encountering something real. Number 2, the unearned respect of sovereignty. True presence commands respect without negotiation. Like a mountain that needs no validation for its majesty, a man rooted in self-awareness shifts hierarchies effortlessly. This is Nietzsche's Übermensch in motion, a being who creates his own values, unshaken by external validation. When others defer to your energy, it's not dominance they sense, but the quiet authority of a man at peace with his own existence. Number 3, the geometry of intimacy touch is the oldest language. When a woman bridges the gap between your personal spaces, a brush of the arm, a lingering hand, she is not testing you. She is confessing in the dialect of the body that your presence disarms her boundaries. The French philosopher Merleau-Ponty wrote of the lived body, the idea that our physicality is interwoven with consciousness. In these moments, touch becomes a metaphysical act, a mutual surrender to vulnerability. Number 4, the poetry of nervousness. Why do humans fidget, laugh too loudly, or retreat into shyness around those they admire? Because magnetism unsettles. Kierkegaard called anxiety the dizziness of freedom, the tremor we feel when confronted with the weight of meaningful connection. A woman's nervous energy around you is not weakness, it's the somatic echo of being seen. Her body, in its raw honesty, betrays what her mind may deny. Number 5, the shadow of rivalry. Observe how men shift in your presence. Some posture, some retreat, some mirror your calm. This is Plato's thumos, the spirited part of the soul that hungers for recognition. When you trigger competition without effort, you expose the insecurity of those still chasing validation. Attraction here becomes a referendum on authenticity. The man who needs no throne is the one others instinctually crown. Number 6, the gravity of stillness. Magnetism is not chased, it is emanated. Like a black hole bending light, a centered presence pulls others into its orbit. The Taoists called this Wu Wei, action through non-action. When people gravitate to you, it's not charisma they seek, but the refuge of your stillness. In a world addicted to noise, your silence becomes a sanctuary. Number 7, the paradox of pursuit. Here lies the ultimate irony. The more you are, the less you do. When women subtly showcase their intellect, passions, or wit in your presence, they are not competing. They are answering an ancient call to resonate with your authenticity. The Stoics warned against bending to external approval. Yet, when you stand unwavering, the world bends toward you. Attraction, stripped of illusion, is not a game. It's a mirror. It reflects who you are when the masks fall away. The six-pack fades, wealth dissipates. But the energy you cultivate, the integrity of your presence, echoes across lifetimes. So I leave you with this. What would your life look like if you stopped performing and started being? If this inquiry resonates, join me in the comments. Let's dissect the philosophy of human connection. And if you're ready to dive deeper into the art of existential magnetism, subscribe. Together, we'll explore how to live, not as a character in society's play, but as the author of your own epic. Until next time, stay curious, stay grounded, and remember, the most magnetic force in the universe is a soul unafraid to exist.